Hello everyone, SirMonkeySuit is up here, back again with Fate 01 episode 2, season 2, and I'm hoping to God my fucking voice can just last this episode, and then I can rest it again for tomorrow, and then hopefully we should be back to fucking normal, hopefully. But that being the case, I mean, you know, it's only been a sore throat up until yesterday, and then I woke up this morning with a blocked nose, so I'm hoping it's not a fucking cold. I don't want it. I just want it to leave. We need to get it gone. Even the way that I'm talking seems like slower. Feels like I'm talking in slow motion. It's fucked. Speed this video up like just a tad bit and just see if it sounds normal. It probably won't. Probably sounds stupid, but whatever the fuck. Anyway, yeah. So first episode was good. I liked it. A lot of shit to take in. Berserker, cool as fuck, showing up. Fucking Gilgamesh has got a weird fucking UFO somehow. I don't know how the fuck he's managed that. But the Carrier and Tokyomi meet and talk about family and whatnot. And now I kind of want Carrier to kind of put Tokyomi in his place. That'll be very nice. Kiria's watching on, so that's going to be interesting. Ryunosuke died because Emiya shot him in the fucking head. So Castor is without a master, so I don't know if that means Castor's going to go to Kirie, or Kirie is going to end up seeing who the victor of Carrier and Tokyomi is, in which case he could end up getting Archer or Berserker. There's a lot of things that can happen, and the biggest thing is that Saber apparently possesses an ability to destroy the monster, but needs the use of her left arm, I think, or right arm. I think it's left, right? Yeah. But in order to have use of that, Lancer needs to no longer be alive, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, I think that's also without further ado. We're going to get in episode 2 and see what we get. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, episode 2. Well, that's it. Castor is obliterated. I think I was right. Yeah, I mean, it sort of felt like if it wasn't Castor to be the first one to go, like, I would have been surprised. Surprised it did like take more than a season for it to happen. Which means I do expect the rest of this season to be pretty fucking action packed. Because there is a lot to do. So yeah, the reality marble thing transports it. It's not like a, you know, like a, how do you describe it? Like a Harry Potter invisibility cloak, where it just shrouds it. So like the thing is still there, but no, it actually does essentially teleport it away. The thing I want to know though is if it's like, I imagine it transport it to like almost an alternate dimension. It's not going to be like it's going to teleport it like somewhere else in the world, right? It'll be an alternate dimension. It's got to be. You can hear my voice going. Fuck. So yeah, oh god, there's a lot of stuff. Lancer broke his fucking spear. His sort of curse spear, which means that the wound couldn't be healed. He actually broke it. I was not expecting that. That was honestly, because I didn't even know if that was possible. I did like ask the question, like, is that possible? But like, obviously it is, because otherwise why the fuck would you do it if it didn't? So yeah, that's nuts. I mean, you got to think as well. He's put himself at a distinct disadvantage by doing that as well, because now, like, I doubt he can get it back. He's got one spear now. Shit. Put himself at a disadvantage. That guy, man. That guy. He's very honourable. Fucking setting Carrier on fire. I mean, I hate him. I hate Tokyomi. I hate him now. I do. I despise him. You know what I mean? The idea of saying, right, Like, I'm putting you out of your misery. I'm doing... that's what he said, right? I'm putting you out of your misery. How are you putting someone out of that misery? By burning them. It's literally one of the worst ways to go. Burning someone alive. I can't... I didn't think it would get that much worse. Like... I can't... No. He's a fucking good mage. He's got to be like a master fucking mage, right? So, does he not have any other fucking magic spells that he can, like, kill him with? As opposed to fucking just setting him on fire and wait for him to burn? Like, dick! It's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, what a knob. And then, with Carrier, with Kyrie, what's he doing to him? He had an evil fucking smirk on his face. I don't know. I thought he might have been healing him at first. And maybe there's something with the idea that his sort of... Because the way that he receives magic, right, is through those, like, insects that feed on him, right? On Carrier. So, his sort of life expectancy is sort of, like, being drained. So I wonder if it's a case of, like, using... it's like in like RPGs and whatnot. Like, if you use... I'm not sure if it's this way inclined, but if, like, using holy magic on an unholy source, it actually almost causes damage. But I'm wondering if that's the case with Carrier. If Kyrie is healing him, it does actually heal him, but it might hurt him to do so. I'm not sure if that's the case or what. Because I think he's healing him, right? I hope so, because Carrier, fuck. I don't know what he was doing. But if Kyrie is healing him, then, I mean, that's already put Kyrie above Tokyomi in my accent. Remember before when I was like, Kyrie is like below Tokyomi in my like evil list? I put him above Tokyomi now. If he's healing him. If not, can we stop fucking torturing Carrier, please? He's the least to deserve it. He's the fucking least. Honestly. I wonder as well if everything that was affecting Carrier would affect Berserker. But I never saw that though. I never saw that happen. So I guess not. But yeah. Speaking of fucking Berserker, what the fuck did he use against Archer at that point? It looked like the only thing I could describe it as was jet flares, because jets have flares to stop homing missiles like locking on. But they seem to cause damage, those flares, whereas flares don't. They were like explosions. So I don't know what the fuck they were. I don't know. Or it could be just an effect of Berserker's power. If he's able to use anything as a weapon, then maybe he can literally make like something that wouldn't normally be considered a weapon by making it explode. Maybe that's the case. It was cool either way though. Yeah, we had the Excalibur Spirit Bomb, bringing up like the fucking energy from from everything. Even though they describe it as like, oh, it's like the hopes and dreams of like fucking soldiers and shit. And then when fucking Archer asked Ryder, like, as you got like, has the King of Knights gone up in like your estimations or whatever? Is she worthy now? And I was expecting him to come back with some retort like, you know, a king is not measured by you know, by the weapon or by the sword, but by their rule. But I guess no, you know. I mean, even well, I mean, talking about that, like past episode 11. I never saw Ryder as seeing Saber as not worthy of being a king, because I mean, I believed him at the end of episode 11, but come episode 13, he immediately calls her King of Knights again. So it's like, you know, yeah, just is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much fucking all I've got. I don't know if I missed anything. I hope I fucking didn't. Seemingly, I don't know if Archer's sort of like a deal with having an interest in Saber, and I don't know if it's because he's sort of like, he holds a lot of I'm not gonna lie, I do struggle with maybe like the way that he sort of the way that he says his stuff, like the way that he talks about things, because it seems like his way of speaking doesn't, it's not straightforward. It feels like he's talking in metaphors all the time, you know. So trying to figure out what it is that he's actually saying on the first run through is tough. Like he speaks in long dialogue, you know, like there's a lot to take in, and unfortunately, because of the way sort of subtitles work, if you're like if you're listening to, like, you know, a scene where one character is going through like a lot of dialogue, there's only so many subtitles you can have on the screen at one time. So when you're trying to, it's so different from hearing it. When you're trying to look at the subtitles, as soon as you've finished reading the subtitles, you kind of have to put it on standby, but keep it there so you can go back for reference whilst the next subtitle comes up, right? And then you take that one and you have to do the same thing. Now, if you keep doing it and there's a long fucking dialogue, I don't know if anyone else gets this, but I do. If there's a long stretch of dialogue with just one character talking about something, trying to equate what he's saying at the very end of the dialogue versus what he said at the start is so difficult for me from subtitles. Just because, like I said, it's like it's different from hearing it. Being able to understand the language would be a great asset, because I think, you know, being like, because it seems to all just fit into one category, as opposed to subtitles where it's like it's like blocked off. It's like layered, you know, like, oh, he has first set of subtitles, second set of subtitles. In the dialogue that Archer, because he does talk a lot, it's kind of like a lot of his characters is very much like talking his way through stuff and getting stuff across. You can go through like a lot of fucking subtitles, and by the time you get to the end, you kind of forget what he was talking about at the start, which it's tough. I don't know if anyone else gets it. Let me know if you do, but I'm going through it now, like going through it again, just so I can get it. Yeah, so I never said that I would restrict the honor of face and my greatest treasure. Restrict the honor of below, I think, certain things. One of them is Discord. I urge everyone to go over there, just join up with the community and stuff. I'm over there, so you can feel free to come and talk to me and everyone there. My website, SirMonkeySuit.com, like all my content is over there, so you can get yourself over there. Become a member on that website and go to the forums on the recommendations page, the reaction recommendations, and post what show you want me to react to. Unless somebody else has already posted it, and just like the post, because the most, like, the top 10 liked posts will be put into a poll, and the winner of that poll will be the next show that I react to. Yeah, so get yourself over there. And finally, Patreon. I do have a Patreon. If you do want to support me, that'd be very much appreciated. There's a bunch of different tiers and rewards depending on how much you want to support me with. There is early access, $5 a month. Every show I react to, you get to see basically a week early. And as for Fate, you actually get 4 episodes a week. So, like, you'll be way ahead. You'll have access to so many videos of Fate as opposed to what the general public have, because obviously you get extra episodes. Fucking hell, Jesus. Like, to put into perspective, this obviously episode 15 or episode 2 of season 2. At this point, episodes, the only Fate episodes out for the general public are episodes 1 through 3. So well ahead. So yeah, there's that. Full length, $10 a month. Gives you access to my full length library. Everything I do gets a full length. Exclusive tier, it's $15 a month. So for that, you gain access to a bonus show, which I'm currently reacting to. As of right now, it's Mob Psycho 100 Season 1, but that's only until tomorrow when I've finished it, and another show will take its place. So make sure you see whatever show that is. $50, that's the elite tier, so that gives you a choice of a show that you want me to react to, and I will react to it. It'll go at the back of the list behind about 7 shows, so it might take me a while to get round to it. But if you want to jump the queue and go at the very front so that your show gets reacted to next, and you want to get God tier, which is $100. And yeah, that's that. So thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.